Hello Mayfield, it is Thursday, May 28th, and this is a video for my Math 6 students. This is for our work that is actually due Monday, June 1st, and that's because you didn't receive your work until Tuesday because we had that wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I hope that you all are doing well, and thank you for coming to those check-ins because it is my favorite part of this virtual learning, is getting to work with you and see you, albeit a little bit differently. Next week for our check-ins, maybe we can do like share a joke time. So think about a favorite school appropriate joke. Two questions from the Edulastic that I wanted to look at. I noticed that those of you that started early seem to have some questions with number 11. It does say apply the distributive property to factor out, which means we learned a few weeks ago, you're going to take that factor that 81 and 27 have in common, and that's going to divide into both 81 and 27. And then you're going to be left with something times x minus something. I'm going to get you started on that. Our greatest common factor between both of these, one way to start out would be probably like, I would start with 9 right away, but then I notice I'm going to get 9x minus 3, which is a good answer, but 9 and 3 also have a common factor of 3. So I could divide by 3 again. So I'm going to bring the 3 outside the parentheses. 9 divided by 3 is 3x minus 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then 9 times 3 is 27. So if we're using the greatest common factor, it would not be 9, it would actually be 27. This is a good answer, okay? This is a better answer, distributive property. And then we started talking this week about order of operations. So remember, with order of operations, there are even some adults that get confused. There's only 4 steps. Parentheses first, and then look for exponents. And then multiply or divide, whichever comes first in the problem. So they're a team because they're inverse operations from each other. And then same with our 4th and last step, addition and subtraction. We do whichever one comes first in the problem, they work as a team. So I'm going to start by looking at my parentheses, and I have parentheses. And inside my parentheses, I'm still going to follow my order of operations. So in my parentheses, I see these exponents. 3 squared, which is not 6. 3 times 3 is 9. And then I'm going to bring down everything else in that parentheses. And I don't want to forget what's outside my parentheses. So really important that we just do one step at a time and keep working our way down. At the end, we're going to have like this fun little ice cream cone shape where we just have a final answer at the bottom. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add or subtract in the parentheses, whichever comes first in the problem. So I have 8 plus 6, which is 14, minus 9. And then I'll include my 6 squared times 7, but I'm still in my parentheses. I'm really still in my first step. 14 minus 9 is 5. Now I can bring down my 6 squared minus 7. Okay, parentheses. Whew, done. Do I have any exponents? I do. 6 squared is not 12 because 6 squared means 6 multiplied twice. 6 times 6 is 36. Minus, okay, what does this mean? We can't do what's in parentheses because it's just a 5. But parentheses is another way to show multiplication. So this means 7 times 5. My exponents are done. So what do I do next? I multiply or divide right here. 7 times 5 is 35. And then I can bring down my 36 minus, and now I can add or subtract, and I get 1. Look at this complicated looking expression that when we're finished, we get this nice answer of 1. So take your time, watch your 4 steps, and you'll get there. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Canvas, okay? If you don't like how you do on Edulastic, let me know, and I can give you a second practice. I'm here to help. All right, I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.